Indiana's starting group. They've got Andrew Nembhard, Pascal Siakam out there with Walker. Then it's Aaron Nesmith, and it's Zubac in at the center. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly, also Johnson out there, George out there with Alexander Sarr, and it's Champagnie at the 4. Legs were past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so George will bring it up for Washington. Pass to Johnson. Outside Coulibaly. And here's George. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Zubac. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Wizards head coach. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Zubac, screen. Here's Siakam. Sarr against Zubac. Back to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. The Pacers again can't hit.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Back to Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Siakam. Champagnie shot is off. The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Now here's Nembhard. The 3 is up. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. And he banks in the layup. Sarr's gotten his second bucket.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the blocks leaders among small forwards. Coaches love to get strong defense out of the wings. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Walker, a screen on Coulibaly. Siakam outside, launches a 3, sends it home from three-point land.
Finally got one to go after 4 straight misses.
Pass to Sarr. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nembhard outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Well, when you get a team's starters in foul trouble, you make it difficult for them to establish any type of rhythm. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Fade away. The shot comes out.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
The kick out to Johnson. George passes to Sarr. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
The free throw drops for Sarr. And legs over the next few years, the Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, B.A., this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities.
Now here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Indiana again missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Nembhard following the score by Washington. Here's Siakam. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sarr's got 11 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Siakam. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Pascal Siakam at the line for one.
That's good from Siakam. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Shoots over Nembhard. Shot by Johnson, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. Nembhard outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. George, a screen on Siakam. Champagny, the pass to George. To the left wing. Pass to Champagny. Johnson against Nembhard. Shoots. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam looking it over. Back to Nesmith. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, great job kicking it out to the perimeter. You won't see Siakam make mistakes with the ball.
Sarr against Zubac. Up top, Johnson. Still without a bucket. Shoots over Nembhard. They can't stop the run with that one.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
To the inside. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Yeah, you know, it simply comes down to effort. They were out-willed, and that just can't happen.
Sarr with it. He's got 11. Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. Over Nembhard. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Outside Neesmith. Let's go with a 3. Washington with a rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Johnson against Siakam to end the drought. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Pass to Nembhard. And here's Zubac. There's Neesmith with a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Wizards trail by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, Brian.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Alan. Some changes for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Neesmith, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Now here's Sarr. 11 points in the game. Sarr a screen. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Sarr. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Johnson for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Shepard, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Zubac. The rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Inside. That's finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? 1:52 left in the first. Siakam outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Walker finds Siakam. Outside for McConnell. Zubac, screen. Clock at 6. Tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
From downtown, Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. McConnell outside, down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
55 seconds left in the first. And here's Sarm. He's got 13. Zubats inside. Pass to Shepard. Fires the three. Got a piece of it. Wizards trail by 5. And here's Sarm. He's guarded by Zubats. Count it. Sarr's got 15.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Shepard. Now here's Siakam. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Here's Johnson. Yes, it's good. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Pacers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Hardy is out there with Carlton Carrington. And it's Vukcevic in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Hardy. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Shepard. Here's the floater. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Brown, he's checked in for Potter. McConnell finds Brown. Here's Shepard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And the free throw, no good. The Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Carrington. Here's Vukcevic. He's marked by McConnell. The 3 ball. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for Indiana. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Inside. Tipped and stolen by Jones. Out to the wing. McConnell passes to Jones. Here's Riley. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Shoots over Shepard. Here's Carrington. Hits the three-pointer.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Shepard. Can't hit from the low block. Defended by Brown. Hardy's shot is good. Hardy's got 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Huff. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Launches it. It's hauled in by McConnell. For Indiana, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. To the inside. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Here's Vukcevic. Defended by Brown. For 3, Hardy. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a chance now to check out the leaderboard and see the big men around the league who have made an impact on the offensive end last month. Second, Pascal Siakam.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
And it's not just their raw scoring numbers. It's also a physicality that can be intimidating.
Outside Nesmith. There's the 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Over Coulibaly. And Nembhard gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Nembhard's got 7. Washington trailing. Outside Carrington. Pass to Champagny. Here's Vukcevic. Outside Carrington. George, a screen on McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Champagny. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Sarr's checked in. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. George scanning the floor. To the paint. And George with the jam.
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sarr. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Up top, McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Nembhard. Offline with a 3. It's George on the wing. Nesmith covering. Here's Champagny. George outside. Three-pointer. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Pass to Walker. And here's Siakam. Siakam takes the contact and finishes.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
And George launches it from deep. That doesn't go either for George. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Size and shooting touch always in demand, legs, and two things that Keyshawn George possesses.
Yeah, he's an interesting combination because he grew up playing point guard, but hit a growth spurt later on. So he's got the vision and ball handling skills of a point, but now he's adding that scoring prowess of an off guard.
A player to watch for sure.
No doubt.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Champagnie. Walker covering. Now here's Coulibaly. Outside Carrington. Coulibaly with a screen on McConnell. Here's Carrington. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Washington shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And Washington making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Zubats, he's checked in for McConnell. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. And Indiana misses again.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Champagnie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Champagnie's got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Neesmith. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Neesmith's got 9 points.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Sarr. And here's Carrington. Now here's Johnson. Outside Carrington. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Outside Walker. The three is up. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson for three. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Nembhard finds Zubats. Outside Neesmith. Nembhard, right side. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it up and in. The Wizards with a lead. Outside Carrington. George outside. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Carrington. He's guarded by Nembhard. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nembhard outside. No good. A bit long that time. Well, the Wizards shooting at a respectable 49%. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys, back to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. The free throw drops for Sarr.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Siakam for three. Second shot opportunity. And Zubats with the lay-in. Zubats has got 8 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Johnson finds Sarr. George outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Neesmith. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Zubats with a screen on Koulibaly. Here's Zubats. That's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They set the screen. There's Neesmith with the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Zubats inside, guarded by Sarr, and the basket is good. Zubats has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Pass to George. From deep, Johnson. Indiana with a rebound. Zubats has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nembhard, good. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Up top, Johnson. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead, leading by 1. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws. Almost, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy's been getting it done, Alexander Sarr.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Washington trailing. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. We've got Ivica Zubac, Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard, and it's Nesmith in at the shooting guard. Johnson against Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Sarr. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
Outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. There's the triple. Another 3 for Indiana.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Washington shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor. Now here's Sarr. Shoots over Nembhard. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 24.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
To the inside. Shot's good by Sarr. He's got 26.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
It's Walker on the wing. Siakam outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 6 to shoot. Nembhard for 3. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Pass to Champagny. There's the drive. Now Sarr. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Coulibaly. 3-pointer off the mark.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Johnson against Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Up top, Walker. Nembhard outside. Walker sets a screen for 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Champagny from outside the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Zubac has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Zubac with a screen on George. Nembhard for 3. Rebounded by Champagny. Champagny's got 5 rebounds tonight.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Johnson inside. Zubac there. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Siakam going for it. And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Pass to Champagny. Outside Koulibaly. It's Sarr, high post. 5 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points. Sarr's got 8 here in this quarter.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Now here's Siakam. Outside Walker. Pass to Zubac. And here's Siakam. Takes a 3. Sarr pulls it in. George against Nembhard. George passes to Johnson. Here's Sarr. Shoots over Walker. Sarr misses.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Down low. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Champagny. George outside. George, a screen on Nembhard. From deep, Johnson. Walker pulls down the board.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Now Siakam. Zubac, screen. Releases. Siakam, no good. The Wizards trail by 4. Sarr up top. Neesmith covering. Champagny, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Koulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Sarr. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. The Wizards in second.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Neesmith. Zubac with a screen on Koulibaly. Neesmith passes to McConnell. And here's Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Walker taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Hits both from the stripe. Now Carrington. He has 6. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here's Carrington. Shot Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sarr. Neesmith with it. He's got 9. Outside Walker. Back to Neesmith. The 3. Rebounded by Champagny. Champagny's got 6 rebounds in the game. Walker with a steal. Nembhard outside. He drops it from range. Nembhard's got 17 points.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Coulibaly. It's Sarr with a drive. Outside Carrington. Washington again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
McConnell with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Now here's McConnell. No points so far. Back to Walker. From the arc. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Carrington. He's got 6. Here's Sarr. Left side Coulibaly. Outside Carrington. Shot to stop the run. And again, Washington, no good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
There's the block. And he recovers it. Pass to Walker. Here's Neesmith. McConnell from outside. Another 3 for Indiana.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Out to the right wing. Now Sarr. Here's Champagny. Outside Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by McConnell.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Champagny. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Champagny's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Zubats. Siakam comes in for Walker. Shepard, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Jones in for Nembhard. Here's Huff. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Vukcevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. George passes to Hardy. Outside Carrington. Pass to Riley. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Outside Jones. Here's Siakam. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Pass to Riley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Riley's got his second basket of the night.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Jones feels it out. Here's Shepherd. 5 points in the game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Shepherd. At the line for one.
So it's Washington now. They trail by 18. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Carrington. He's marked by McConnell. Outside Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper. No good.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Back to Jones. Lets the three fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Indiana ahead. They lead by 18. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies on their bodies down there. Let's take them all away. Let's take them all away. And when we get it, let's run. Let's run. Let's get out.
And Coach Carlisle appreciating the hustle on the glass. Loving the effort there.
Not wanting to waste any time after grabbing rebounds, Coach Carlisle wants his team to push the pace.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Carlton Carrington out there with Hardy. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Riley in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Jones. Not going to go that time.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Jacks up a 3. Carrington, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Shepherd. And he dunks it down.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Here's Hardy. George is screen on Jones. Pulls it. Hardy's shot is good. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. McConnell outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Shepherd for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now Carrington. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Looking to get it going. The shot, no good. Great D that time from McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Over George. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
First one falls for them. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Sar's checked in for Vukcevic. That one misses. And down it goes. 2 points. Sar's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Pass to Shepherd. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing on the left. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Sar. And the layup is good off the glass. Sar's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love seeing Sar get a little more physical there inside.
Pass to Shepherd. Walker sets a screen. Going inside. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been. And it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Now George. Now here's Sar. Outside Carrington. The three. Pure from three-point range.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Indiana leading by 17. McConnell with it. Pass to Shepherd. Inside. Here's Huff. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Riley. Outside Carrington. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Siakam, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Sar passes to George. Here's Riley. Sar with a screen on Walker. Riley. And the three off target. Indiana leading by 19 to the paint. George with a steal. And it's Washington on the break. Poke loose. Here's Huff. Here's Siakam. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Zubats, he's checked in for Huff. Neesmith comes in for Shepherd. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
Yeah, the superpower for Siakam is his versatility. He plugs a lot of holes on both ends.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sar. Outside Koulibaly. Now Johnson. 4-3. Washington again can't hit.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing by Indiana here. To the inside. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance. Nembhard's got 20 points.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Sar. They need this. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now here's Neesmith. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Siakam in the post. Nembhard for three. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nembhard's got 11 in the second half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Down low. Here's Champagnie. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
To the middle. A nice shot by Zubac.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Coulibaly finds Johnson. There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Sar. And a nice finish on the layup. Sar's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Back to Nembhard. And here's Siakam. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Champagnie, the pass to Sar. Shoots over Zubac. The bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Neesmith passes to Siakam. Outside Walker. Walker sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. George for three. Counted from distance.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. And here's Walker. Inside. Three-pointer. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Johnson. George outside. Outside Johnson. And there's the lob. Zubac with the steal. Siakam with it. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's George. And here's Sar. He's guarded by Zubac. With the 10-footer, it's rebounded by Zubac.
2 minutes.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Nembhard finds Walker. Siakam, right side. Outside Neesmith. Now Siakam. Here's Nembhard, covered by Johnson. Shot is up. And Nembhard gets it to go on the assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Back to Johnson. Right wing. Sar against Zubac. Sar passes to Johnson. Shoots over Nembhard. Washington again can't hit. And it's Indiana's ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
George, a screen on Nembhard. Champagny, the pass to Sarr. Johnson against Nembhard to stop the drought. And the layup is good by Johnson.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Siakam. Nembhard outside. Misses the three. Outside Johnson. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Ivica Zubac.